I never really say fuck to any big jobs.
I got you.
Because that's the big money.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. And then, I mean, I have bad jobs, or sometimes it may be bad customers, because the jobs I can kind of control, especially when they big, because I can walk in and see how many guys I need or whatnot, so I can plan out for it. But the biggest job I might have had, or longest job, might have been from here to Idaho.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We drove, and that was the first like out of state move back in 2017. That was the first out of state move going far. So we didn't really understand like the drive back. Man, it was just so bad.
Yeah.
Cause I think it's like 36 hours,
Yeah.
36 hours, something like that. And we drove there and drove back, and that job was so long.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was January 27.
Oh,
I mean 17. So it of course we in Wyoming and
what I'm saying? So
snow. It's snow.
Man,
Snowed
come
out.
on,
Like
man.
snowed out. It was a
And
long
Idaho, that's
job.
the middle of nowhere.
They pay you to work out there. That's how
Man.
bad it is.
Yeah, because it's not many people out there. But if somebody's going out there, they got money and they go. It's land. It's a lot of land and stuff. But that's 36 hours. So was it like an immediate turnaround, or did you just like take like a day?
Yeah, it was an immediate turnaround. Like we was trying to get the heck up out of there.
right.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I get it.
ain't gonna lie, we ain't see too many. You know,
I tell somebody that all the
we
time.
ain't see too
ain't
many.
there.
We ain't see
are
too
not
many
there.
of us. And we went to Boise, Idaho, which was, everybody know
Cowboy,
Boise,
yeah, Cowboy.
or whatnot. So, and we still didn't see no. They were more friendly than when we was in Wyoming. But we, once we got there, we was like, we need to get back.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we riding that area.
It's on a matter of
Right.
time before they start
Yeah.
saying, where you guys from?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Let me get up out of here. So.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah. So more so, what about like what type of moves do you guys do? Like commercial, industrial, residential?
I do them all, but most of them are residential.
Okay. Gotcha.
Residential. I've done some commercial. I moved the whole gymnasium before.
Yeah. How was that?
That was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. Because I've never done anything like that
Yeah.
before. Like that was a different type of moving. Like we were moving, but I've never moved
A gym.
gym equipment like beam boards and spring boards and stuff like that. I've never done before. So
So how long did that job take?
about 4 days.
Okay.
About 4 days.
Okay.
Yep.
So you need
About 4
one or
days.
two trucks to do this.
We had multiple trucks.
Okay.
We had multiple. I don't even think I remember how many we had. It had to be at least 3 though. And just moving back and forth.
Weights too? Put the weights somewhere else.
Nah, it wasn't. It was a kids gym, like
Okay.
gymnasium,
Okay.
like
like-
flipping and all of that kind of stuff. So we didn't really deal with weights.
Right.
More so like foam mats and all of that kind of stuff.
Kind of like moving Sky Zone type. So,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So it was just difficult moving because you can't really stack that kind of stuff or pack it. It's weird in the truck. So
Yeah,
But it was fun.
I got you.
that was
Yeah.
fun.
Have you noticed the change in the market, like as far as with moving? Are people moving as much now because of the inflation?
I think it's probably been a little increase on people moving because, of course, Atlanta's growing.
Yeah.
People moving here, all the time. So it's just, moving is out there. So
Yeah. Gotcha.
I can't really say. I know it didn't decrease,
I got you. Yeah, that's definitely because it's going up, and everybody's really moving here still. Because contrary to like New York or LA, 1800 here is a big spot.
Yeah.
Still, as opposed to New York.
Man, that's still crazy. It's still crazy. Yeah, a box. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna
It might
get.
be a closet. You know what I'm
I
saying?
swear.
You get like this pretty much. Yeah.
And in order to get to
Right.
your neighbor got to go through your closet to get to they
I
closet.
remember somebody first told me that it was crazy, but that's what I think. Like you said, keep people moving because a lot of people to say, to save their money or whatever during inflation, they coming from New York, Chicago, California, and they we can afford 400,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot to you, but from where we come from, like this, we gonna get all this for 400,000.
And I was just talking about that yesterday. My man Dwayne, he live in New Jersey, and he was just saying how a lot of people been moving from New York and moving to Jersey because it's just a little cheaper, you know. And they building up just like how they building in Atlanta, like just apartments anywhere,
Everywhere, man.
anywhere they could build it, they just building it. So
It's like a good brother of mine. He tell me it's like it's on Jimmy Carter and it's a QT right there. And I mean the space, it doesn't even look big enough. You know how you can see space and you're like, that's a lot of land right there. It doesn't even look big enough. And he told me, he said, man, they putting apartments back there. And I drove by there. I mean, it's just it's not much room at all. I mean, it's stuff behind the store, a Zaxby's right here, and a Captain D's.
Yeah.
So it's like
they just
it's
building
not
everywhere.
accessible. You barely. They don't even have a left. To turn left, they don't even have an arrow. So you know you finna jam the traffic up. But it's like they putting it up everywhere. But Atlanta, that's one thing I see. They putting things up everywhere.
Anywhere they can.
Anywhere they
you know?
can, they gonna put an apartment complex, townhouses, or you know what I'm saying,
A little plaza or something.
A little plaza.
It's just getting
You go to
built.
Druid Hills, it's stuffed.
Yeah.
As I say, I'm not too far from here, but they building something over there, but where I'm at or whatnot, and I'm like, I was telling my daughter, like, it's probably gonna be some apartments. You know, it's a
more
little
like-
space, but you'll be
gonna be
surprised.
surprised.
You'll be
If
surprised.
they can put it there, they gonna do it. It's gonna get real crowded. It's already crowded.
I'm not gonna lie, when that money really start hitting, I think that's probably one of the best investments to get an apartment complex. You ain't never gonna go wrong with that.
Never.
They always
Yeah.
selling it over. Always. And they ain't talking about like 100,000 now. They be something like 3, 4, 5 million. Like the little small one. So I think that's definitely something to look into. And it's a lot of investors coming from out of the state too. Kind of just thriving and saying, this is what we want to do. Crazy. But I'll say this about moving. Knowing what you know now, what would you advise somebody to do when they're first getting into it?
That's a good question.
Or if you telling your younger self about getting into it, like before you even start, this is what you need to have.
I won't say it's what you need to have. It's just knowing that everybody's not on the same page as you know, with this. So that's where I took my biggest fall was, you know, thinking that everybody was on the same page and felt the same way about the company. So I would just say, you know, keep your eyes open and, you know, make sure you pick the right guys, you know, to go along with you.
So do
Because you need people
Yeah.
to work with. You need
Soldiers.
main guys. You can't just have random guys. You need some guys that really understand the bigger picture. Like, yeah, you might have had the idea, but, you know, let's work this together, you know.
Because I've been hearing about with the moving, it's if you do it right, the owner will eventually be like, hey man, kind of give you the mindset to own your own. I've heard it a couple times.
And you'll eventually learn how to, you know, if, you know.
You want
if-
that's something
if-
you desire.
Right.
I got you. Yeah, how do you go about picking your employees though?
When I first started out, I was picking guys that I used to work with at the other moving company, you know, guys that I felt like was pretty good or whatnot. And like I said, that did not work out.
They look at you like we started together.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of hate. A lot of hate. And then I start picking guys off of Craigslist, you know, and then just fiddling out, you know, which guys I know can work, you know, good with me and is able to listen, you know, because that's what it is too, you know. You know, you can't just jump on board and just think you know everything. You got to listen and, you know.
Gotcha.
So that's how I usually, you know.
Are there
Get
like
my
trial
guys.
runs with these people? You just look at a couple of jobs and then decide if that's the type.
Yeah, like with new guys, I usually start them out with small jobs, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, I would put guys on and I didn't even meet them. I'm just going word of mouth, like, you know, because I know that you're a good guy and you're a good worker.
Yeah, let's see.
I took your word and, you know,
Then something else.
Right, my-
You're like, damn.
yeah. So
Yeah, you just never know. That's the thing when you start working with more and more people. Just like I tell somebody, even renting apartments out, I would like renting out a house. That's tough because you gotta hope that these people pay their rent, man. Boy, that's rough. So you just gotta when you start depending on other people, you gotta make sure you have a good eye.
but I got some good guys though. I got some strong, solid guys, and I got some guys word of mouth too. You know, because they know I got my own thing going on. So they like, yeah, man, I got a homie. You know what I'm saying, bro? He needs some work. You know, he a good worker. You know, he good dude, man. I think he'll work well with you. And that's how I got one of my best guys that's on my team. You know, like that. Word of mouth.
Yeah, this once you get them, you know, make sure you take care of them, man.
Yeah.
Make sure you take care of them, man, because it's hard to find good workers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
So you still out there kind of in the field too? Or
Yeah.
Okay. I got you.
I definitely like when I got a lot of stuff going on, you know, I try to relax or whatnot, but I still like to get out there because if I'm not, I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like I said, I like to. That's why I like working out or whatnot. I just like to do things, you know, hands on. It's a good workout, you know. It's something that I like doing. So.
Yeah, speaking of working out, are you really gonna take this on? You gonna take it? You gonna try to get into the fitness game?
Yeah. I mean, I learned more about my body now. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my biggest things. Like I really love doing that. Like I'm consistent with it now. So I can't see myself stopping. So I just want to continue to keep growing and going with that before I like really jump out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to soak it up, you know, because I felt like I did at one point in time, and I'm like, nah, I don't know enough. Let me pull back, learn some more, then I'll be ready.
I mean, you got dudes out here doing pull-ups with benches on them and shit.
Yeah, that's that.
What is this?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
What is he doing?
That's crazy. Is that healthy? Like,
No, bro. Hey, bro, is that, like, I swear, bro. Like, if you fuck up, it is over.
right? Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. Ew. I think you just gotta have your interest. Would you ever franchise out your business?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely. That'll make me happy. You know what I'm saying? That somebody else wanna, you know. That definitely, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Cause I've seen it. I didn't know a lot of these companies were like they started off as a coordinator franchise. I didn't know that, and it was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
So now you
definitely.
It's kind of equivalent to getting your show syndicated.
Right.
Yeah, like you just making a check just because. Man.
Right.
Gotcha. That's definitely.
Definitely, I would love to franchise my shit out for sure.
Yeah. So, do you try to get do you develop relationships with certain like corporate companies?
Corporates? Yeah. We have this consignment shop. And the contracts for me I wouldn't say it's I don't really have any contracts. I just have good relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anytime they need movers, it's just like, this is my guy.
That's it.
So like anytime they need moving or anybody else needs moving, you know, they hit me up. Or like I make sure like this guy I just recently met maybe like 2 months ago, realtor. So he deal with a lot of clients that need, just moving period with houses or whatnot. He slide the card off for me, and
you go from there.
Go from there.
Especially when they coming out of state, coming here. Definitely, yeah. That's good, man. The exposure leads to expansion, man. And the more the more you open up, the better. Because now people, face card, no, that's a good thing.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of good relationships. Like, man, it's this one lady. I probably moved like 25 of her people. Like just I got your number from such and such, and I'm like, damn, she really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real.
It is. Because the light contracts.
People are blind when it's time to move, so they usually go with the first name that pop up. So if it's a referral, they love it.
And it's like movers. It's kind of hard to find too, because you know how you need something at a store or something, you just go grab it or whatnot. If you need photography or something. It just, seems a little easier than just grabbing some movers. Like, where do you find them? That's what people don't understand. Like, where do I find movers? Like, I don't know.
They're available at the
Right.
time that I
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah.
So I've heard some crazy shit like, yeah, we're gonna have to come look at it first, and I was like, damn, you gonna pay me how much? I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
right, yeah. So just providing a good service as well, and then they move great, exceptional stuff. So especially their packages, I'm pretty sure y'all try y'all best, not try, y'all make a avid effort to not mess up anything.
That's my goal. Like, I don't know, that may be the Virgo in me too. Like, I'm a perfectionist.
Right.
So,
Right.
like, when I'm on the jobs, I try to make sure, not just me, like, bro, we got to make sure this job is perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to scratch no walls. I don't want to do nothing but move their stuff safely. So, we can get a good review, you know what I'm saying? And just keep on going, because that good review, that good job that you did, that takes you a long way,
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely.
Take you a long way.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure customers will try it with you.
Mm-hmm.
You messed up something.
Oh, man.
How do you handle that?
It depends. Like, because sometimes I understand, like, you're seeking out something to be wrong so that you can, try to get some money back or insurance or however you trying to do that or whatnot. But, just all trying to, handle it the right way. Like, most of the time, if I am moving something, if I do see something, I'm going to always let the customer know, like, hey, this was on there before, we got to it, like a scratch or whatnot. Because you can tell certain customers who really care about their stuff walking in, like, like, yeah, bro, we got to wrap everything in this, everything
Like
has
you said,
to be wrapped.
you're a Virgo, so you very observant and analytical, so you can catch the smallest thing. Like, you got a nick right here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying,
promise
right? That way,
I'm on it.
I keep
they
telling
might
on
not
it.
even know it. Oh, I didn't know that was
telling
there.
them,
I'm just
right?
telling you it was there. You know?
Virgos, androids, man.
Yeah.
Come in the room, start
Got it.
scanning everything.
I just, so.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, they definitely try, They will try it, and,
Yeah, because because you just never know.
Right.
Sometimes it might be a situation where it was already there. They didn't even pay attention to it.
Right, that's why I always let them know. But if it is something that happens, we just try to make sure, like, because stuff does happen, like it's going to happen, and they understand that. It's just how you're moving. Like, they could tell if you're just, you just coming in there and you just throwing shit around, you just grabbing shit and you just trying to move it. But sometimes a lamp might get broken or something. Something may happen, and if it happens like that, and we know that, it was our fault, we just take care of it as we should.
So, like, what are some of your favorite types of moves? Like, it was like, oh, there's nothing to you now. Apartments, something like that.
Apartments. The easiest jobs for me is just load up or unload jobs where we don't have to, bring our truck or whatnot. We just doing labor, just unloading the truck and, or loading it up.
Really?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that. I didn't know that was a thing, like a load up.
Heck yeah. I love those jobs. Like I said, I don't have to go get a truck or cut my truck on or do anything. I just go to the job, unload it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just say they had a big ass truck.
Right.
That's still not a problem with me. I like to move it, So it's just on and off and loading up. I get a lot of people from moving from out of state or whatnot. So they might have used some movers wherever they were, and then they need some unloading. So they'll give you a call. That's where U-Haul moving help. That's the labor only jobs, because people already have their own truck. They going to U-Haul, they get their own truck, and then they got an option like, damn, I may need some help. You know what I'm saying? Right. And give us a call.
Like that.
Yeah.
You just put me on right
Yeah.
now. You know that.
Yep. You move